Did you ever talk about you guys meeting in the finals? Did you ever get a chance to talk to Bill later in your careers about playing for championships?
Dan, he and I are probably a lot closer than anyone would ever thought. I'm happy to say that I was a friend of his. I knew a lot about him personally. We shared a lot of thoughts. Some of the things that he said about me will live forever. And I have something in my bathroom that I've had up there vividly displayed in my bathroom for years. And it was the night that they'd had a night for me here in Los Angeles. And he had said something about me that has resonated with me for years. And he talked about the respect of players in the league that they had for me, the respect they had for me. And he also said in there, maybe more than any man I've ever known. But his last thought was, he said, I just wanted you to be happy. And over the years, he was great friends with Jim Brown. They lived together, talking about how they could help make a difference in minority communities, be people who help keep in sight what their focus was. One of the things they used to do, and both Bill and Jim, I talked about with Jim too, they used to drive across the country together every summer. And Bill would laugh about it in the sense that he said, can you imagine two giant black guys driving out across the country in some little small town, and they pull up and here are these two legendary sports figures, but more importantly, just how committed they were to help making a difference in the minority communities and the awareness they brought to the athletes in the league, even at that point in time when it was not in vogue, Dan, at all.
He wanted you to be happy. What did he mean by that?
Well, Dan, it's pretty well known that, I've had some awful dark days in my life, and even still today. And coming from him, I think the pain that me and other players that played for the Lakers at that point in time to get beat by them, I think 8 times in the finals, was really very traumatic. And at the height of my career, when I didn't take a back seat from anyone at those days, and to come up short all the time, and particularly to the Celtics, it was hurtful. It was even to this day, I think about it. Think about how people might view you as a champion. And even though we won once, and I played on a lot of great teams, a lot of success afterwards, it was not the same as the team that you really wanted to beat were the Celtics. And because they had such great excellence, he won 11 championships as a player coach. It's pretty remarkable that I don't think we'll ever see a winner like that in any sport again, because I'm not sure it's the leagues are established that way today. Players traded, free agency changed the destiny of a lot of teams. And also, when you lose a player of his caliber, if you can imagine if he would have been a free agent, what might have happened then. It would change the dynamics of a lot of teams.
We look at Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time, but Russell's the greatest winner. Why don't we recognize, if winning is the ultimate, why isn't Bill considered the GOAT?
Well, today we honor individual achievements. I watch today in sports, and here in Los Angeles and in Orange County, we have 2 incredible baseball players on the Angels teams that, everyone doesn't understand why they can't win. Obviously, they're not good enough to win. Mike Trout and Ohtani. And I look at those players and I marvel what they're able to do and be the most valuable player on a team that wasn't a great team at all last year in Ohtani. And I say to myself, you would think that those awards would be given to teams on winning teams. They're not. They're recognized as for individual achievement. But again, as I say, today the sports have changed completely. It's about self-promotion. It's about also a lot about social media. And there's so many kids today who are really into that. And I think probably one of the things that's most shocking to me is when kids go to college today and they're on they're on these social media pages and they have thousands of followers in places that you never heard of. Basically, I mean, instead of the big cities where you expect most of the publicity to come from. So there's a different approach, I think, to sports today than maybe we've ever had before. And Bill's excellence, not only as a player, but as a human being, will far outlive some of these others, in my mind, I believe.
Hello everyone, I spend a lot of time trying to get you guys nice videos, so please subscribe to this page, and please subscribe to my second page. The link to my second page is in the description section. Thank you.